You take something as dynamic and beautiful as a language, for example, and you take one with, like, let's say the ultimate prime.
That was a bit of a podcast. Let's see. There we go. I'm like half awake. Brain is starting to shut down, but I don't have anything better to do, so I'm just like, let's do extra work. And my YouTube machine shut down in explosion, so might as well just use this opportunity to be productive. Yeah, why are you half awake? Aren't you supposed to be asleep? I know that feeling. It's pretty weird. It's a bit stupid, yeah. What the hell? You even wearing? See, I'm all for weird video game designs and clothing and everything, but sometimes this makes it harder to draw. Thank you. Still don't know if it's like exactly what I want color wise. I might change things down the road. I think I'm gonna cheat here. Like imply more detail than it really is. But then this is the problem, when you're painting all tired, you're just kind of starting to make decisions that, you know, might be cheap or lazy. Yeah, I don't play with huge saturation, although that's definitely an option. I'm more of I personally like do gradient maps. It's my jam. Colors are fun, yeah. What are her eyes? There we go. Reverence, tell me, answer my questions. Red as hell. Like I thought. Yeah, painting is fun sometimes. Sometimes painting is fun. I don't know, I have this like weird thing when I'm burnt out with painting. So I need to like give myself incentives. Like remind myself that painting is fun. See, I know for a fact that I'm like doing this and it's like whatever, and then I'm gonna wake up later and I'll look at it and I'll be like, what the hell was I even doing? Like, it's just like it's like a state of mind that you have to be in. At least for me. Do what? Sleep? I thought about doing something like that too, but I just get burnt out, like in general. Like switching it up doesn't help me, at least not now. Like, it's like I have a battery in my head and drawing takes it out. Like I literally had to lie down before coming back to this. Like I worked on it and then I laid down. Closed my eyes, almost fell asleep, and now I'm back. like I used to just have like a comfort zone that I would go to have fun with art, but I don't know. Like stuff like this, like drawing this kind of thing, took a lot out of me because I really thought about composition. Like it feels like my brain is racing when I'm trying to make sure it works out. Like it's fine, I'm satisfied with the result. I feel like I accomplished what I wanted. But then when I actually start like painting it, it's a different process. Maybe I just like don't do enough work and I need to exercise my fatigue. Thanks. See ya later. Have a good one. Wait, you're gonna leave and not tell me your secret? That's just wrong. What he said like, he said he found out a way. And he's not telling us. I know this image actually needs, and unfortunately I operate enough with enough brain power to recognize this. I need to up the resolution. I have like some kind of curse on my brain. I'm incapable of painting portraits. And not like, I mean like just I struggle with faces, but I mean I do, but sometimes I don't understand how people can sit down and paint a portrait. Like you can do that? You can just draw a face? That's a thing? Maybe I should try myself. Self-portrait? I don't know, I can't do a self-portrait. I keep trying. I mean, I tried a couple times. It's just never quite right. I found a couple self-portraits I did in like a drawing class. It looks pretty stupid. I like it. Let's whack some red. Some dark red. do a self-portrait? I could try. You know, I'm like already realizing I'll have to redraw this expression. Because what I have in mind is not quite this. Also, what the hell am I doing? There we go. A bit better. More green. Hello. Well, see, I kind of do this thing when I paint a face, and I just default to whatever whatever is like my comfort zone, which is apparently this. But she's supposed to be different, right? She's supposed to be this murderous, psychotic, yet sexy. So maybe like more of a smile, more of a, like a, not necessarily a lip bite, but something along those lines. That would be fun, right? See, ideally it would be cool to finish the character, or at least like progress on the character before like moving into the background, because then you kind of like know you can stop at any point and you just work on whatever jumps out the most to you, and you're like, okay, that needs work, this needs work. Hey, I'm tired. let's turn it in, because you can like work on a painting forever if you wanna. These eyes are gonna bother me, I guess. Yeah. Hiyo. Sorry, I'm like losing my mind. Yeah, you're like the humming queen. You hum all the fucking time. I know the pain. I know the feeling. I do that too. Hello. Not quite a song yet. Yeah. Are you a big fan of singing in the shower? I am. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. We're gonna do the boobies. Have you guys ever seen Evan Lee paint anything? Because he does this cool thing. I'm gonna show you. Wow. Tell her I said hi. Sometimes that happens to me, like the moment you want it, your Wi-Fi or the internet dies and you just... Why now? Can you stream? Are you like a streaming person? Pomodoro. That's what you call the stream. Ah, shit. I forgot. Do you have like a stream setup? What is this thing even? Ah, okay. We can do that, right? Like drawing with people. I'm like in the middle. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I don't want any people, sometimes I do want people. You never know that when it snows, you just might fly. Shit needs more green. Can't forget to do more green. Thanks for the subs, by the way, guys. See, I have a curse. I'm incapable of comprehending lyrics. It's like a magical curse. Like, I forget and instantly misremember lyrics, and my ex actually got offended at me because she was like really invested in showing me some song, and like I listened to it like 2-3 times, and I don't know, like, what's it about? Fuck, man. Who knows? My ear is like into abstract hearing or something like that. I don't know. Whatever excuse I can come up with. I can't do lyrics. Thank you. one of these days I'll sit down and try and make my Twitch all nice. So I get like all the animations and everything. See, like this kind of style painting it's great for me, but I can imagine how for someone else this is like insane, because basically I make a mess and then I clean it up. And the process of cleaning it up, it's kind of like what the whole point is. Like that's where the bulk of the work is gonna be. But some people probably don't want that. Look all professional, everything. I mean, I learned to paint from like what do you call it? Without lines, without line art. My sketches were all like super loose and not really in any way based on line art. And then you just paint. That's like the idea. That's how I'm used to it. I only started doing line art when things got too hard, like too complicated to like keep over painting if you don't have something down. Feels more flexible. Well, yeah, I like to keep it open, you know? See, this is the thing. I love Artgerm's art. Like, it's amazing, right? We all love Artgerm, but I cannot stand watch him work. Like, I immediately just start shaking. like it's just maddening for me. Like, it's too organized, it's too tight. I wanna break free. Break free! But then that's like perfect for some people. Some people want organization. He used to stream. He used to stream a lot on art, like what was that website called? You guys remember, right? Like Livestream? Yeah, Livestream. He used to be on Livestream. I don't know what happened to that thing. But I think he said he wants to go back and make a Twitch, since that's where all the cool kids are. Right? Right? Are you trying to say I'm not a cool kid? Mm-hmm. See, if you're taught to paint the way Artgerm paints, it can be beneficial for you to learn. But see, like, I have this philosophy, and it kind of like, it's a double-edged sword, and it kind of ruined me at the same time. So like, disclaimer, don't listen to me. But I love finding my own way to do things. Like I like the very first painting inspiration I had was like someone who was like really not like anybody else, and I copied them, and then I realized that the way they do things is different, and there's like, it doesn't matter how you do things as long as you achieve the result that you want. So it's not about, like, you know how a magician needs to not just do a trick, but to learn how to do the trick like a billion different ways, right? It's the same thing. You need to do a trick. In this case, a trick might be like drawing a character or rendering a face or like something like that. Doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter, like, as long as it looks right and nice in the end and the way you want it. No, who gives a shit how you did it? As long as it's okay. If you didn't use a reference, right? Like, no one's gonna tell you that you should have used reference if it looks right. Chances are it's not gonna look right if you don't use the reference. And the same goes for studying too. Like, I keep telling people, like, I've never sat down and did like a study ever. Not because I'm like so cool or anything, but because I hate doing studies, and rather than trying to do studies and not doing anything, I just kind of do what I want to do and make sure it's challenging so that whatever I would have to study would be implemented in the work. No, we're getting distracted from the boobs, let's go back. Alright, well, when I say I never done a study, I mean like I did like a couple. Just for the hell of it. And whenever I did a study, there usually is like a very specific point. Like, my studies is like me sitting down and figuring something out, like something very specific. Like, how do I render this way? Like, I like how Evan Lee renders stuff. I want to realize and understand how he does it. Let's sit down, take his painting, and try and copy it. And the whole idea is that to learn the technique. Or like, it's the same like if you sit down and like do a bunch of hands. Like, I don't copy stuff just to copy stuff. I try to figure shit out. And in my case, usually like a study would take like a little bit, and it would just be experimenting a bunch. Studies are not copies. The only copy I've ever done of like a photo was to impress my dad. Cause you know, like sometimes you get people who don't believe you're an artist until you render something well. So I did that. He was like, "Whoa, you did that?" You know, like, yeah, it's easy. You just copy a thing. You basically become a human printer. Trade commissions? I don't know. Depends. Like I'm such a like a turtle, honestly, when it comes to doing work. So I don't know, it might be a waste of everybody's time for me to try and do something. And again, it depends on the artist. Like if I really like the artist's work, I would be like, oh yeah. Like if James Jean would like ask me like, hey, you want to do a trade commission? I would just like, yes, like right there on the spot. Hey, Cass. I'm doing okay, man. I'm falling asleep. I'm trying to figure out boobs here. And you know what? Saturation is the answer. Maybe. See, the way my teacher put it, for like music, if you can't imagine it, it's real. If you can't, it's not, and you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just like closing my eyes and like, what do you look like? At least that's like my approach. Plus, since lighting is so interesting, you need to be conscious of that too. Yeah, that's how I communicate with boobs. What do you look like? Don't you do that? Like sometimes it helps to visualize your problem and like talk to it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The reason I'm using green, by the way, when mixing is because that's like the contrast to red, so you know, color theory, I think. Micah, thanks for the host. I love you. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's the thought that counts, right? Man, at this point it doesn't matter if I'm falling asleep. I'm like getting pushed into the fun zone. Alright, I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna spend the most amount of time on the breasts and the sewage. Because they're like not gonna look okay to me until the very end. Male gaze. Patriarchy. Objectification. All the crimes. Also, it's not a playlist. I'm completely like phoning it in. I played a song on YouTube and I'm just letting it go from there. It's totally my music taste, man. Yeah, I'm curating this. What song is playing right now? That. This song. This like artist, I just started playing them and it's like auto-playing a bunch of tracks by them. That's how we roll, I guess. No, bad me, bad Anton. Don't do the face yet. You're not awake yet. So, how are you guys doing? What's happening? What are the current news? Inform me. So I don't remain ignorant. Hi, Astro. Oh man, all the peeps are here. All the cool peeps. Thanks, man.
I want to think of you. I'll have my dream come true. I have you can pass through. I think on forever. I hope you think of me. I always think of you. I think it is my fate. I think on forever. I wish you mine. I wish you mine. I wish on stars. I made your hand. I made your
I need to talk about something.
I made you anytime.
Quick, somebody asked me something embarrassing. Or not embarrassing. I don't know. Whatever flows your boat.
I think on forever. I hope you think of me. I always think of you. I think it is my fate. I think on forever. I wish you mine. I wish you mine. I wish on stars.
Why am I wearing a beanie? It is comfy, but here's the true reason. Sometimes my hair goes fucking stupid, and in that case, normally I tie it up. But I've already had it tied up for the whole day, and now it starts to like hurt my brain. So instead, I'm just like putting a beanie on. When I was a kid, I would go take a shower and put a beanie on to have all my wet hair under a comfy beanie, and just like it feels good. It's my security blanket. Yeah. Well, it's pretty hot here, but the trick is I have a fan blasting right in my face. Ah. My ex used to say that she hates me for my hair because she has like very wavy hair, and I don't. I have like really straight hair, so when I go out of the shower, my ritual is just like whoop, whoop, shh, I'm good. Yeah, I saw you do have curly hair. Definitely a straight hair privileges. You know what's the coolest part? Like the coolest part? Thanks for the subscription, Dorf. That's their name, not being mean. The coolest thing, guys, is that genetically, my family, I have absolutely 0% baldness. Like 0. No one ever's getting bald. If I ever get bald, it's because I shaved my head or I have cancer and I'm going through chemo. But we both know I'm never gonna go through chemo, I'm just gonna die. So I'm never gonna go bald. Ain't that cool? Why am I rendering all this? I'm gonna change it. Let's stop that. Stop that now. I love this for like artists because it's really chill. And sometimes for art, I need chill. Yeah. Well, another thing with it is like if I put this up on YouTube or something, no one's gonna tell me shit. They're gonna be like, oh, this song is played by this company, and I'll be like, fine. They're not gonna be like, oh, you listen to Rammstein, so we're gonna block your video in every country in the world. Which is gay. Who does that? Come on, Rammstein. Get your shit together. Sometimes I draw angry, I don't know. Have you ever like tried to put your emotion into art and like the emotion is really hard to keep up? Like if you're angry, like you can only stay angry for so long. Like if you're like really mad and you start painting and it's like you beheading some baby or something, just cause you can't keep that up for too long. It's like you gotta turn it off. At least I couldn't. Here's the problem with this character. They have a lot of makeup actually, and I'll have to like get in on that shit. Oh, my face? Oh, the thing about my face is like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, disclaimer. These glasses are like older than most things on the planet. Like, they're like not good for me. That's how bad they are. Like, I need newer glasses. But the thing about them is they're so old, like they're falling off of my face. And the only way to like kind of keep them on without really like doing anything is to make the face that's like because like it pushes it up and keeps it there, you know. Like it just became a reflex. Like, you know, when you have like glasses for so long, even when you don't have them, you're just like, oh shit. Got too small. Are you like really compact in general? You're like a pocket person. Tiny everywhere. Well, I know. There are benefits to that. If I would be breaking into a bank, I'd bring you along. Never know when that skill might come in handy. No, wait, no, not a bank robber. You're gonna be a phantom thief. Yeah, there we go. We made it hit. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, but I gotta do it now. Is this it? Is this the one? Yeah. I apologize if you're not on the wavelength of this shit. I love the strings. Man, I love everything about this game. Like, it's the perfect game. I think it's enough for today. You should go to sleep. That's the fucking cat. Fucking transgender cat. Yeah. I don't know, I love the ending. Like, my favorite thing was that it answered... Well, I don't know, like, I shouldn't say spoilers, right? But the deep voice mystery was revealed. If you know what I mean. Did Art Charm do any Persona 5 art? I think he did, right? Right? Alright. Alright, gang. Let's do it. Like 3 works. And Futaba and Makoto. Right. There we go. This will help. See, at this point I should pull out reference, right? But but I'm lazy. It's okay, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it out at some point. Does anybody know the name of the boss fights? Right. Not surprised. Which one was that? Let's see. Alright. You know, sometimes Persona soundtrack reminds me of Prince. It's like really funky, and Prince is really funky. Know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm sorry, I know exactly what I want to listen to. Like, let's let this roll a bit. And then I'm gonna play it. You don't? I always heard her to go like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Sean.
You'll never see it come down.
Fuck you. Can't undo it. Kinda dig it. Looks for me. Alright. Red, you there? Cause remember I was like going off on talking about the third part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is the music thing from the third part from the anime that just pumps me out every time. Like, you just want to do push-ups immediately. Oh no! What am I? Well, yeah, like any kind of like running or anything. The spice came from the village. If I was selling like a jazz guitar ensemble, I'd like pull some strings to make this a reality. look at the progress we made. Ah! Wah! 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 Should play something cool. What's cool? All right, let's cross our fingers. And hope that no one blocks me for this song, okay? Or like rather YouTube doesn't block me. Yeah, feel free to edit my face and do whatever you want. You gotta like, I wanna like pretend that I'm not gonna like just crop the image like this when I put it up on like on ArtStation or something. You're gonna tell me I'm not gonna crop it like this. Yeah, there you go. That's the thumbnail. Views! Views! You know, I'll just say, money is no longer the currency, it's attention. Well, I mean, boobs are the currency in life. But what I said it also holds up. Like, I mean, think about it. In some way, currency is what everyone's competing for. I mean, currency. Attention. Every day, bro. Let's see if it gets that. Save me a boot for how much is in the boot? You can do it with the dudes too, by the way. You just have to make them gay. And by gay I mean like like you know, like walk up to your mom and show your drawing of your dude, like, and be like, Mom, what's your thing? And if she doesn't like bite her like lip and like then like pretend she didn't do that, not doing it right. But if she goes like looks and she has like a little like gasp, like, and like you see that she's like lost in thought for a second, and then she goes like it's fine, and then walks away, you got it, it's, you did it. I don't know, like, I'm just like thinking, there's like this artist on Twitter that I found, and their name is like, I'm gonna stop that for a sec. They're I'm trying to remember, but all they do, they paint and render really, really well, like crazy good, but all they paint is fucking like gay fan art of specifically McCree from Overwatch. And it's all like these shots of McCree, like he's like shirtless and he's like, oh my god, long day fighting, and like there's like sweat coming down his pecs, and he's like you know, like hairy muscly pecs going, and he has a hat and cowboy, and he's like a gun in his hand. He's like, oh, it was a long day, and his like perfect hair going down, and you know, that's how you do it. Oh yeah, or getting fucked by Reaper. That's like it's all like Reaper or like some Soldier 76, but yeah, I think I know their name. I just remember their name is Cravat or something like that. That's what they're doing. They do that shit. And my favorite artist who does like super colorful, like beautiful paintings, they're like super into drawing dudes, and all they do is like they used to do like a lot of JoJo fan art, and it was like mostly like Polnareff and what's his bucket, not Kakuin, but the other dude. Yeah, show an example. But yeah, it was all like very like, you know, like sexualized male like stuff, and it was like like hot, like HAWT, that, and it was doing really well. So I don't think it's that the dudes don't sell. I think it's just we sexualize women and we don't sexualize dudes, and when dudes are trying to sexualize dudes, they don't get it because they're not gay enough. Or they don't want to draw something gay. Something fabulous because it's uncomfortable for them. Like, you know how like some women feel uncomfortable when they like see very sexualized females. Like dudes feel like that too when they see some very like Chippendale looking dudes and they're like, oh, and they get uncomfortable. But I swear to God, if more art of dudes is done like that, it would totally work. It just needs to go that way. Sex sells, and dudes can be sexy like that, and all these artists are proving that all the time. Yeah, like or like Dante. Dante was like popular. Yeah, like something like that. But like, you know, like this is a portrait and we need to zoom that out and show a little bit of like, you know, like unbuttoned shirts. Come on, man. Like it has to be able to go on like a soccer mom novel, you know? With like a stock photo of a wolf in the middle. Cause it's always a fucking wolf. Why is there always this stupid goddamn motherfucking wolf in there? Like, I don't know. But it's always there. It's always the same. And it needs to be like that. And think about like 50 Shades of Grey. That shit sold like hotcakes. Was it good writing? No. It was atrocious. But you know, moms all over the world. Oh yeah, I mean, see, I don't know about no porn. I mean, there is. The cool thing about doing sexy stuff but not porn is because well, obviously you can just show it in more places. Erotic art is like more acceptable. Straight up porn is like you gotta go to special places to publish it and show it. So unless you're into it, it is a good idea to just kind of refrain a little bit. But when you do like sexy stuff without actually doing porn, it leaves the viewer wanting more, because they're like, oh, I wanted to push further, you know, like, oh, I want to see the dick. and that's when you get it. You just like got him. Like you show them this, not like this, and that's when you like make them like drop their pants and open their wallet and like put in their credit card information to buy your PDF. Yeah, exactly. Imagination. That's like why sexy stuff is great. So basically, he's right. Is what I'm saying. Or Jerem is right. It would be weird for me to say that he isn't right. You know what she needs? She needs one eyebrow going up. Titillating. Right. Astro, don't you do like that kind of work? Like most of the stuff I saw you do is like going in that direction, right? Or am I wrong? Or am I assuming your gender? What happened? Tell me. While I find something cool to listen to. doing free sketches. That's cool. Oh,
Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you
like
want?
um,
Sorry, I don't treat you like
was it like yesterday?
all your little loyal subjects do. Sorry, I'm not made of sugar.
Oh shit, yeah. Was there like yesterday I think someone joined the group and Archer pretended to be a noob? That was like hilarious. Like I was actually laughing my ass off when that was going down. Yeah, that shit was funny. He was like, yeah, with Rin, yeah, Rin was a person. Like she joined and she was like, "Hi guys, I'm an artist," according to some sources, and yeah, and Arjun was like totally going, like pretending to be a noob. Is like, no, I don't know anything. That's a really nice drawing. Like fucking shit. Like well, one day I hope to get Patreon. I can earn money with it. Fucking Arjun, the king of sass. Still trying to figure out what to play. Yeah, so cute. Teach me shit. He was like a total troll right there. I mean, I see. On one hand, that's kind of mean, but on the other hand, it's like whatever. Like, like he can do what the fuck he wants. Right? Yeah. I don't know, it was funny. I was down with it. I was down to clown. I was totally down to clown with it. I'm gonna take a second. Is he? Bullies people but in a good natured funny way? Isn't there like a more suited word for that? More like, Come on, someone who actually speaks the language. Bullied. Bullied. Alright, what was I gonna do? Right. Made fun of your name. What is your name? Was it Jimmy? Everyone's name is Jimmy. I don't even care, man. What is your real name? Like, I wanna know. Shanty? Wow, that's some fancy name. Cool. I dig it. Why did it take him 50 minutes? What kind of like... Hey, I'd be jumping in a place too if for some fucking stupid reason I had to wait to get to the bathroom. Was there like a line? Oh. Man, that's a funny situation. What would you do? What would I do? In that in that position. Are you saying that cause she's a small tomato? A small pomodoro? The word that I was looking for is teasing, not bullying, teasing. I just realized. Alright, I need to take a sec cause I'm being stupid. Yo, were you there where I posted this thing in the group and our German was talking about how he did it for Riot and they're sitting on it for 3 years, like this piece. So Elise has this fucking weird red like war paint. Makeup is hard. I'm sure they're gonna come back and stream more. Especially now when streaming on Twitch is so cool. And all the hip kids do it. Dude, if Jenna Marbles is doing streaming on Twitch, you know it's legit. I need to move to Philippines. I'll feel good about myself and my height. Yeah, that's exactly why. thanks for the follow. Madeline Inc. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. Glad you like it. That makes me happy. See, I don't have the fancy Twitch graphics, but my phone is here and my phone gives me like online notifications by email when someone subscribes. That's my secret. That's my secret. I'm always looking. Hands to the sky. Oh, widgets for like streaming and shit? Because the only thing I care about is putting my stylus on my tablet and making painting noises, and everything else annoys me. And I'm like that kid. Okay, true story. When I was doing math in school, in like grade like 2 or 3, and we started doing like long division, you know, like the little things you put up. Before that, math was my bitch. Like I was like the king of math in like tiny little kindergarten school, okay? But when we got to long division, I was so mad because it just didn't get it like immediately. It didn't like click like that. I was like, fuck this, I don't care, I don't want to know, this is for fucking faggots. I'm out. And my mom was like sitting me down like, listen dude, calm down, you're gonna get this, just look at this. And I was like not having it. I was just having like throwing a tantrum. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it, never gonna get it, this is stupid, fuck this. And then when I sit down, immediately the moment I sit down, I look at the long division and it suddenly clicks and I get it. I'm like, fuck, I can't be mad anymore, I get it now. And I'm like, no, I don't get it. And I don't want to stop being mad, so I just keep it going, but even my mom gets that I get it now. I'm like, do you get it? And no, this is dumb. But the reason I remember that is because I have this like childhood like thing when I like throw like tantrums when I don't get something. Like I like painting, but then like someone was like, hey, like take a little bit of time and look up how to like set up a Twitch. I'm like, no, this is stupid. Real artists don't care about that. Like if I'm legit artist, people will come and watch, just even if I don't have that. That's a crutch. Like, you know, like that kind of thing. But in reality, it's just like me giving myself an excuse why I just don't want to sit down and try and do it. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I wanna... Dude, I wanna, like, be a stand-up comedian, but I wanna do exclusively routines about how I'm mad about something. Like, that's, like, my dream. Not really, I don't wanna do any work for it. But if I can just, like, go on a stage and be obnoxiously mad at something, that would be pretty fucking cool. Like... Dude, if I'm mad, I'm just like a little tantrum throwing kid. It's not like cool or anything. I mean, I could throw a brick at somebody, but I'd be like, oh, I hope I missed. One sec. I'm gonna listen to this song. Go pee, what's wrong with you? What is happening? I knew it! I felt it. I felt it in my bones. Still don't know why that happens. When he's around. Mr. Usher's on the way to town.
He keeps his sights set straight and true. His idle hands won't flit or flutter, never does he.
Yeah, haven't you seen that episode of The Simpsons where the old grandpa sits and holds his pee in forever and then his kidneys give out? That's bad, okay? Ushers on the guns. Yeah. Yogurt? That's cool. What are you gonna miss? Me solely painting something I don't even know what I'm doing? Do you think I'm thinking about anything? This is like 100% instinct right now. It's like I just touched the tablet for a while and then like eventually I'll check if I did something and hey, I did. Hey, that's pretty good. Civish. Is it Chevish or Civish or how do you pronounce it? Oh, hey, man. Yeah, no one used to think. Thinking is for idiots, right? I've heard the name of that food a bunch, but I've never actually figured out what it is. Well, now that everybody's here, we gotta listen to the cat song, right? Wait, not that one. Not the original, the cool one, the one I like. There you go. That's the one. Oh shit, I'm kind of fucking this thing up. Hold on.
Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat because everything else is obsolete. A square with a hole makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. With a square in the act, you can set music back to the caveman days. I've heard some funny birds who try to sing. Still a cat's the only cat who knows how
A bit
to
too much,
swing.
maybe.
Who wants to dig a long hair gig or stuff like that. Everybody wants to be a cat. Yeah.
It's pretty cool, yeah. Right? Everybody wants to be a cat.
Everybody wants to be
Be a cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat, 'cause a cat's the only cat who knows
I'm missing a
where it's
purpose.
at. While playing jazz, you always have a welcome mat, 'cause everybody digs a swinging cat. A square with a hole makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. With a square in the act, you can set this music back to the caveman days. I've heard some corny birds who try to sing. Still a cat's the only cat who knows how to swing. Who wants to dig a long hair gig or stuff like that. But everybody wants to be a cat. Yeah! Groovy cat! Everybody wants to be a cat. Take a cat on the track. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. That's the hot one. Everybody wants to be a cat.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys a story since you mentioned vinegar.
Lay your horn down,
So, as you all know, I'm suffering from cancer. That's a lie. What I'm actually suffering from is gallbladder problems. I don't have the money to get it cut out. And gallstones are painful as shit. So I'm left to fend for myself, so to speak. And the one quote unquote remedy that I looked up that helps, but not really. I mean, I don't know if it actually helps or not. It's just like, it's one of those things that might be a placebo. But, sometimes I just go and take a gulp of apple cider vinegar. You know? That's the thing. Yep. It's okay. Lately I've been feeling way better. And when you have that kind of shit, it kind of starts like warning you beforehand. So you know when to stop being an idiot. Normally. There's no guarantee, but normally, you'll know. It feels like it works. You know. I'm gonna play this song, okay? Don't judge me. Pouring down. Classify it for Tokyo Olympics. Oh yeah, right. You're like doing some cool shit with like the shooting people in the face with a gun. I dig that. That's a cool thing. That's a really cool thing. When I was a kid, I was forced to do sports. I wasn't a big fan of it, but the sport that I was best at was swimming. So, and there's like an alternate dimension where I'm a swimmer. Voodoo, mon amour. It's voodoo, mon amour. It's voodoo. It's voodoo. Волшебный мой амор. Do you like to add boobs to your OC? I think you should ask. I think you should ask what's the purpose of an OC. If she would be creating an OC for public consumption with the idea of the OC being popular and maybe going around places, then maybe she would be interested in adding tits! Not a fan of big boobs. Big boobs. Big boobs. Alright, true story. When I was like 5, I'm gonna show you. I saw something cool. Like, okay, when I say 5, I probably mean like 8 or 9. There was a game, like a video game. It was called Heavy Metal Fact 2. There it is. This is the game. And I copied this. I was drawing this when I was like 8 or 9. And I put this drawing away, like just a copy of this drawing. And my mom found it. Like, and I remember this because I was like half asleep, just like tired. And I see my mom come in, try to wake me up, but I'm like, no, I'm sleeping. So I'm like torn between this, like, either I commit to the fact that I'm tired, or I like stop pretending that I'm tired and like stop my mom from looking around and like shit. And she found this drawing and she was like, and then she walks away and shows it to Dad, and she whispered something and he giggled. So there's that. That's how they found out that I'm not gay. At the good old ripe age of sexual awakening of 8. This is a little bit too extreme. What if? Hold on. Nope, not yet. Not ready for this. There we go. I had a sketchbook filled with naked girls and then it went missing, and one time I found it amongst my mom's things, so I grabbed that shit and threw it away. We never talked about it. Should've confronted them about it. Should've went hard, you know? Like, did you like it? I can do more. like, you wanna see more? I can do more. I like it too. I can make more for you. You just gotta ask. Like, and in the end, I spent a ton of time in this phase. Please what? Oh yeah, I was doing that thing. I forgot already. See, I already forgot. You know that story about like the old monk and the young monk, and there's like a lady who needs to get across the bridge or some shit, and then the old monk helps her, carries her over the bridge. And not the young monk, and then they like just walk in silence, and the young monk's like just like mad, and then he finally like says it, like, I don't get it, why did she want you to carry her carry her through the bridge? And he's like, you see, young man, pupil or whatever, I don't fucking know, I carried her over the bridge, but you're still carrying her. Deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. Deep shower thoughts. Dude. Alright, I wanna ask you something. I want you guys to listen to this track and one sec. Listen to this track and tell me this is not the tightest shit you've ever heard. Alright? I am dancing in my sleep, yeah. Right? What do you guys think? Is this like the tightest music track you've ever heard? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I know. It's like this dude Guthrie Gowan. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but that whole album, Erotic Cakes, is like eargasm, and that's like my favorite track, called Wonder for a Slippery Thing. It's just like the best piece of music. Ah shit! Yeah! Caravan! Fuck yeah, man. My dude. Yeah, let's listen to Caravan. Are you dragging? Are you rushing? Ah, yeah. Not quite my tempo. It's a great movie, man. It's the best movie. Yeah, yeah. This movie is about a drummer kid who gets into a prestigious music school, and he's like really intense about following his dreams. Dude, it was the like that movie has the most satisfying ending in the universe. I like recommend it. It's totally worth it. It's like one of the best movies of that year. Like I'll kind of like Oscars and shit. Definitely worth it. Super intense, super fun. Shut up! Can't install updates. What do you know? Oh my god. Don't do this to me. There you go. What are you doing? You're just like... It's all good, I'll cue you in. I'd recommend Interstellar, it's worth it. Like, that movie, you might have some issues with it, maybe, but it's worth checking out at the very least. If anything, you'll see some cool shit. Do I have any tea left? Yes! See ya, Chaos. Bye bye. We're going for the sex appeal here. What do you guys think? It isn't that low. It's actually gonna... It has some stuff here. I'm just like... I'll have the space, and then I'll draw on top of that. Like, her costume has some shit, and let me show you. Like, look. See all this bullshit? I want to draw that on top of the skin. But it would be easier if I just, like, draw it out, you know? Alright, this reminds me of something. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, man, I still don't know. Like, I mean, that's... What the fuck, like, right? I mean, I'm sure he doesn't know. Like, it didn't seem like he had any idea. But why would they sit on, like, a drawing board for years? Well, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. If you commission Artgerm to do some work, how do you forget? Would you forget? And even if it was like talking like besides the point that it's Artgerm, right? Like, it's for their character. They publish like art for other characters. Like, what's the catch? What are they waiting for? Are they gonna do something with Elise that they're gonna like update? I don't think so. It's been like 3 years. What would they be waiting for, right? What is there to wait for? See, that's kind of interesting that he showed it to us. I'm like curious. Was that like... How okay is that, you know? Like, I'm sure it doesn't really matter because, like, whatever, some people saw like a little tiny preview. But still, I'm curious a little bit. What will I do for background? A bunch of shit. Like smoke and clouds. Look at it. Like, see this this like background layer that's all like stalagmites and shit, and, like that's mostly red and isn't a bunch of like darker values, it's gonna, like, I'm gonna blend it in the background. That's the idea. Make it so that it doesn't go out as much. Plus, push out the smoke. You know, well, I mean, it's so tiny that it doesn't matter, like, I guess. I wonder if that's like a thing, if you could argue that it's, like, the image presented was so small that it, like, it's like, whatever. It's not like he's showing a character that doesn't exist yet, you know. But speaking of the spider, I actually thought about that. One of the ideas I had going in, I was drawing sketches with like her and a spider around her, but I kind of abandoned that idea. I was like, fuck it, I don't want to draw no spiders. Alright, how many weebs do we have in here? We're doing pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good, Cigar. How are you? You wanna you wanna single me out? Make me speak the language? No one will understand what I'm saying. We can't do that, man.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
If you're a true weeb, you're jamming with this. You're jamming with us. Yep, beep up. Dude, they don't speak Russian. I'm like the only one who speaks Russian. What do you want me to say? You want me to speak to Sigur here? It's not as funny as you guys think. It will be entertaining for half a second. Okay, sure. Сигур, ты из нашей группы? Из арт-рей группы? Или просто блудный художник? Просто блудный художник зашел случайно на наш стрим? Или как? Да, нет. Учитывая, что у меня небольшое запоздание, я не знаю, на какой из этих вопросов был этот ответ. Блудный сын. Окей, клево. Добро пожаловать! Рад новым лицам. Спасибо, что зашли. Очень приятно. Okay, музычка. Are you having fun, guys? Is that like entertaining for you? Do you enjoy me speaking an alien language? Vous parlez français? Non. Je ne parle français. И как догадался? Hey, you're singling me out, Red. Hold on, I need to look something up. Is there? Как грубо. Alright, weeb guys, do you recognize this? You got it. You got it, Astro. Yeah, I love this song. Drifters was like great. Drifters is like, I wasn't expecting as much out of Drifters when I was reading it, but it turned out to be the best thing ever. Рисую я Елизавету из Лиги, из Волки. Спасибо. Red, did you go to the bathroom yet? Or are you like exploding by this point? Я в Лас-Вегасе. В Штатах. Yeah. Came back with yogurt. Oh. What kind of yogurt? Do you have like a fancy yogurt? Is this like a fancy yogurt situation? Or are we like more of a pleb? Oh yeah, actually it's like 7 p.m. right now. Oh shit! It auto-played Ergo Proxy opening. Have you guys watched Ergo Proxy? Let's open the blinds. Let's see what's up outside. What flavor? I feel you. You can stream now. Oh, that's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna like start stopping like around like in half an hour maybe. You can like I'll go go hang out there. Уже несколько лет здесь, я не знаю, не помню. Давно приехал, да. This anime is so cool. Like totes. I'm telling you, this is a desert. We're all gonna die! It's hell! What is the temperature? Let's look. I'm dropping it all to look at the temperature. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 43 degrees Celsius. 43 degrees Celsius. If I go outside and go like around the block just to get some gummies, I'll die! This is like normal and like it's not even that bad. I'm just saying like this place wants you to die. Yeah, I don't feel like dying, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like stop like drawing in like 20 minutes or something, go to sleep, wake up at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, that's like my schedule now, and then I'm gonna go to the shops and I'll get some gummy bears or like lightsabers probably. See, that's what I'm dealing with. That's my life now. See, I love winters here because it's like, it's super, like, it's normal. During winter, I feel like it's like, at worst, it's like a chilly day of autumn or something. During the fall or whatever. That's like the worst it can go. Thank you for following, Andres. Appreciate it.
And you don't seem to understand.
Hold on, stop that. What can I play? Yeah, let's just go back to something cool and chill before we stop. See, this is so helpful. Alright. I'm already starting to check out. Slows down. If you're feeling down, it all slows down. How do I change to black and white? Let me show you a trick, alright? Okay, so I don't know about other software, but in Photoshop there's a trick. So we have like display modules, and it can switch between different types of color displays. Let's see. See it. This thing, proof colors, if you press Ctrl and Y, it switches different like proof coloring modes. And you can switch to working like CMYK, cyan plate, whatever, all of those things, right? And if you go in a proof setup and pick custom, and you pick something gray, like see, you can like see it has like different methods, and you go into device to simulate, and it has all of these like different devices, different like color setups for different proofs. This is like really helpful for photos and shit like that, but what you need to pick one of these, like dot gain, and all of these are like just basically black and white. I go for 20%. So whenever I press Ctrl and Y, it just goes into like simulating the color proofs for that. In my case, it's just grayscale. So that's how I do it. I learned it from this trick from what's this guy's name? Thomas Scholz. He's like super badass. I don't know if you guys know him, but Thomas Scholz is like a super badass environment artist for video games and shit. Highly recommend checking him out. Yeah, no problem, man. This is the progress we made. Let's look. Check it out. Progress. Progress. During the stream. What'd you guys think? Did we do good? Did we do good? See, I heard that this is arguably the most accurate way of turning like to grayscale, because if you just put the saturation on the lowest, it kind of gives you a good idea, but it's not perfect. But at the same time, I kind of think all of that is bullshit, and it's not that important. It's not like you're trying to be pixel perfect in black and white. You just need like some kind of basic like proofs for understanding your values. And I just do it to refresh my eyes sometimes, you know. I don't even care. Next time we come back, we shall start working on other elements, such as the background, and maybe colors, and maybe something else. And maybe I won't be such a fucking idiot next time, because I'll sleep. We'll see! Alright. Thank you guys for coming, chilling with me. Love you. Next time in Dragon Ball Z, indeed. We're gonna have a good time. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. I'll post progress in the Discord group for the you know what. See ya. Host someone. Who can I host? Wait, Divine. Are you gonna stream? Cause I'll host you, Divine, if you're doing that. See, I was like stretching it out so the songs, and so it's like perfect. No, you guys, welcome. All right, I'll figure out how to host someone, and then I will host you, Divine. Okay. All right. Thank you. See ya. Mwah.